Welcome to another product review here on Computroon.co.uk. And today we take a look at AMD's brand new AM4 processor. It's been a long time in development, but the Ryzen chip CPU is finally here upon us. Now we're using a 5 here, a Ryzen 5. They come in the 5 and the 7 editions. Is it coincidence or comparison to Intel's i5 and i7 ranges? I think that's of course safe to say. Now Intel have, of course, they've led the way. They've led the charge, cornered the market even for some time with their Skylake and more recently Kaby Lake 7th generation processors. But maybe that's been the hold-up. Maybe AMD have been hanging on until they have something actually worth releasing, until they've cracked it. And that is what they've done with these chips, with these processors. That's exactly what's happened. Now, the good news, as always, when a new processor hits the market, so too does all the other new hardware. We're seeing brand new motherboards coming out at the same time in order to accommodate the new chipset. This means, of course, as standard, the likes of your dual graphic support, GPU support, M2 solid-state drive support is becoming pretty much standard on these things on the new boards. And of course, goes without saying, DDR4 dual-channel RAM really kicking things on as well. Now we're going to take a very quick look here at the stock fan that ships with the Ryzen 5. This is AMD's Wraith cooler. And it's actually quite a decent little cooler, this thing. And of course, comparing always to what Intel have got out there, the Intel stock fans that they send out with their i5 and lower edition i7s, they have been renowned to be quite noisy. In fact, we've had one come back recently as well to get upgraded because it was just too noisy. On the side here, once fitted, there's actually a little socket, as you can see, to make the LED glow up as well. But that's optional. Now, down to business. Performance. Pretty impressive so far. Overclocking built in as standard with these things. Even releasing their own Windows software, AMD have brought out a piece of software called Ryzen Master, which allows you to overclock and make changes without actually going into the BIOS. Of course, we do advise always using caution if you're experimenting with overclocking, as of course, as some of us know, you could end up seriously damaging your rig, and of course void the warranty on that as well. So here we go, AMD's Ryzen chips. Initial conclusion. AMD are back. They mean business with this chip. The Ryzen 5 is going to give Intel's i5 a real run for its money. Up on the higher end, the Ryzen 7, the 1800X. Now this of course may be beyond most budgets, sitting around about the £500 mark, which is a lot of money to spend on just a processor. But I think I'd be tempted to lean towards the Ryzen 7 rather than, for example, its competitor, let's say the i7-7700, which is around about the same price. So final conclusion, well, the jury's still out. But AMD, they're definitely back in the race. We're back with more video uploads soon. Keep an eye on the Computroon blog on computroon.co.uk. Or better still, if you have a Google account, find the Computroon YouTube channel and hit the red button that says subscribe.
Computroon, your local PC and laptop shop. Ayrshires Computer Repair Centre on Facebook and online at www.computroon.co.uk.